As a dad myself, yeah. Father of 2 kids, by the way.
And before, how old were you when you had these kids? You don't mind?
My first kid I had when I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? When I had my first one at 18 and I found out, I can't lie, it was scary. Yeah, I'll be real, it was a scary thing. Yeah, I wasn't really working like that. The financial wasn't really there. And I was thinking that I was stressing. But you know what? Ever since my beautiful daughter came out, yeah, it changed me. It made me want to do more for my life. And you know what? It wasn't only just thinking about me anymore. It was thinking about my beautiful daughter I had to raise. Yeah, having a child in this world is no joke. Yeah,
100.
if you know you're not ready, you know you can't handle it, just strap up. Don't do it. Because there's certain people out there that are having kids, and what I'm mainly hearing is the fathers are leaving. They're just out and about doing whatever. To those certain dads, obviously I don't know you, but to those certain dads, I'm telling you now, if you do not be there for your youth, you don't look after your youth, give it the fatherly impression that it needs, it's gonna backfire on you, trust me. Because if you ever buck into your kid in the future and he starts despising you and he starts saying, Dad, I hate you, never want to be there for you, trust me, you're going to feel it whether you like it or not. And whether you want to say to yourself, oh yeah, I don't care, trust me, you're going to carry that burden. You may be having kids young, but trust me, as you grow older, your brain cells are going to develop. They're going to be talking different, you're going to be hearing things. Trust me, having a kid is no joke. Yeah, I didn't even know I was going to have my first kid at 18. It happened. But you know what? I'm happy. I even got a son, 5 months old. I'm happy. I'm finally working, earning my money, supporting my kids. Even though me and the baby mums might not speak, but they know I'm still there for my kid. I've never ran away. I've never once ever said I don't want to look after my kids. I put myself through stress and struggle. And I think you lot should do the same for your kids. 100. To the people that
huge respect. 100.
No, huge respect for that. And 100%. You know, when some people, I'm gonna come in that perspective. You know, when some people have kids early, and this is just a crazy thing. When they have kids early, some of them they rise to the pressure, innit? They rise to it, and I never see like someone around me had a kid when he was like 16 or 17, innit? And that's crazy. Like, are you sure you're ready for this? But when I see how they're like raising the kid and how like how they are with the babies and that, and I'm saying I hope your children are doing well and all of that, wish them and good health and that. Good. Always have to say regarding man. But when I see all the children and they bringing it up, but you know it's with those people like taking responsibility. I have huge respect for them because it shows that you're ready for the stuff, that you're maturing like as a person, not as a person, but you're maturing as a parent as well. You might not be, like you said, might not be in the same relationship and that.
Yeah. 100.
And this is just my message to people like out there who have kids, innit? You, even if you're not in the same relationship with the baby mama or the baby father, man, at least be in good communication with them and making sure like they stay together, innit? Like co-parent, man. Main thing. Don't have to like each other, but if you're there as a parent, like for your child, I think that's a huge thing, and it goes a long way for me. Like not for me, but for everyone.
Trust.
Who has a kid, man. And I'm saying, but then you'd be surprised on the other side. Some people don't care about. They leave the kid. They pop up. They put the pencil in the sharpener and go.
You know what? Yeah, there's one thing I actually want to put on that as well. And there's one more advice I want to give to the viewers.
Yeah, no, go ahead, man.
Let me tell you this. Having a kid might be stressful. Yeah, and trust me, I know it's scary as well. Yeah. But once you know what, it's going to be the most memorable moment. It's when the kid's born and you hold it for the first time. When you hold that kid for the first time and you look and it's just a mini you, wow. Trust me, it changes differently. Never abandon your kids. Trust me, don't do it. Yeah, do not. That's the wrong thing you want to do. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Like you might be fornicating with your girl, having sex with your girl, and like she phones and said, "I can't lie, I'm pregnant." Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a shock, but never say get an abortion. Never say get a plan B. Just be like, you know what? Let me be there.
Be there, yeah.
Let me raise up a mini me that probably my own father didn't raise me.
Okay.
That's what the other person would say. Yeah. Think of it like that. Yeah. So to the people that have kids out there, I'm saying please heed my message. Just look after your kids and be there. That's the only thing. Just grind, look after your kids, love them, respect them. Because when you get old and you got no one else to look after you, your kids are the only ones that's gonna be there for you to look after you.
100.
No, that's a powerful message.
That's
And,
true.
and the way you said it, and you put it like that, like the way your father hasn't, like, so the way your dad hasn't raised me, and then you should do better than for you within your
I
parents.
know my dad's raised me.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
yeah.
Just he said that scenario. I'm just going what you
yeah.
just said there, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that one, innit? So that's like, no, it's kind of powerful, and I hope like by watching this episode here, and I think this episode, I think it's gonna touch like home for a lot of people, innit? I think personally, I feel like this episode's gonna touch a lot of home for a lot of people around us, innit? And I feel like with our age group and with our audience that we're targeting, and with maybe even the older generation can watch it and they can take away the advice that you're saying to them, and they can take away from this experience and they can apply it to their life. So the way you're using the message is very positive, and it's a very good influence way, fam. That's crazy. But let me, like, you know, for example, there's people that you know, innit? Like, I'm just saying, I'm not saying the people that you hear people about, like, they don't treat their kids right and they abuse their kids, right? And something like that. What do you think of those abusive parents and all of that?
Jeez.
You see, these questions are brutal, but then we need to ask that.
You know, come back to me last. Let me think.
I'm gonna come back to you last. Because I'm gonna do that. But what do you think of those?
Think on that.
What do you think of those? Like, what do you think of like the abuse, like
To be honest,
abusive parents, like
to be honest, you're supposed to be a parent. You don't supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be to protect them, not to hurt them. Like, I know you didn't want it. Yeah, okay, you don't want it, but you care about the thing. You don't want to, like, I think last year it happened. This, like, stepdad and the actual mother, left the kid to starve to death, and he passed away. I think it was this year or last year did it. It's so sad.
There was an article about is it America? You don't
No, it was here.
Oh, okay.
They've got him in prison now, I think.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
it's
heard about
sad-
that, yeah.
That's how sad it is. That kid will have a life,
With no
but he
parents.
doesn't have a life no more. He's gone.
Child neglect.
Yeah.
That's what you specifically.
I mean,
or child neglect.
that is sad because the kid will not remember he was born and he just died in a young age. He should have gone to like uni and that lot, but nah, he didn't. He didn't pass that because he had a parent that don't give a shit about him. He just left in the negative. That's the sad thing about life. You have to be certain about what you want to have a kid or not.
Facts.
Just don't say, oh yeah, let's have a kid, and after you guys say, nah, this was the worst idea of my life. Think about it before you do it. If you're 100%, you want to do it, do it. You're like grown people now, and you feel like, oh, I can do it, do it. Don't just neglect the person. If you can't do it, just get social workers. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, my same question to you, Abdul, and I'm gonna go Syran last, innit? So same question to Al. So what do you think of the
Obviously,
abusive
like,
parents towards their kids?
obviously it's not good, man. Like, why you abuse the kid in the first place? Like, that's your kids. You brought the kid into the world for a reason, did you not? Exactly. So why you abuse the kid for, man? Like,
But you've seen these stories
No,
and
I've seen it. I've
you
seen
heard
it.
about it. That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
like I know I'm bad. Like fam, like my dad just said, like if you don't want a kid, yeah, don't have the kid. You're not supposed to have a kid. Like fam, don't have a kid if you're not ready, fam. Don't have a kid if you're not ready, fam. Like if you're not ready for a kid, yeah, don't have it, fam. Cause first you need the right mindset. You need the money. A stable job, things like that. Don't have a kid if you're not ready to have a job, bro.
So would you say, like, just to put it out there, like, even for dating, if we're dating a relationship and there's that, would you work on yourself first before you even go to like a relationship? You know, all of that?
Yeah, of course. Hey fam, if I'm not financially stable, yeah, I'm not gonna raise a kid, yeah, because not knowing that I can't provide for the kid.
And not just kid, I'm saying relationship as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Okay. In general, like I said, if I'm not financially stable, yeah, how can I benefit the kid, yeah, if I can't look after myself? You get it? Exactly. I need to be financially stable. Then I have the right mindset. Then I can look after my kid.
I'll give you a touch for that.
Yeah,
I just gave him a touch because what he just said is
It's the truth. I ain't gonna lie, it's the truth.
It's a truth, innit? Yeah, Sabz. Same question that I asked Nick, innit? What do you think?
For me, yeah, it's basically like how, like, just say if you grew up in like a worse background, or you never had no dad, or you had the abusive parents, I would say basically if you in the like be the, just say if you never had a dad, or if you did but it was abusive, like if you decide to have a kid and bring another human to this world,
to a new generation. Yeah, and that's the one thing. If you know that you need to seek help, seek the help. Yeah, especially even if family members. Yeah, seek whatever help you can, because the kids that we have now in this generation, yeah, it's a 50-50 right now, because we've got kids out there that are trying to follow trends or like shotting at young ages and stuff like that. And trust me, like I've seen, I've seen, like I've even seen kids picking up knives and stuff like that.
Yeah, what age have you seen kids like picking up knives and shotting? Like, what's the youngest you've seen the age? Don't tell me the exact, but the exact person. Just tell me like estimate
The age. Whew.
Yeah, because I'm
youngest I've seen is 11. That's the youngest I've seen.
You know, I've seen 12. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen 12-year-old.
I've seen 10, man.
You see 10?
Yeah.
Youngest is 11, and that's
I seen a 12-year-old person. That's what I'm saying. I seen a person like did that. And
I seen 10-year-old. Yeah.
You see 10-year-old. What was the 10-year-old doing, blood?
I don't know.
Kids are starting off young these days. You know, like you're not getting that.
They even get family, like they even hold guns as well. You know that, right?
You know what? Yeah, this is what you need to imagine. Yeah. Right now, young kids are more easier to influence than us adults.
100%.
Because once you see someone waving stacks of money, like, "Hey, yo, killer, you want somebody stacks of money, like, whatnot?" They're gonna think, "Yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with the age from 11 to like 20 to for 11 till like 21, innit? That's like 10 years. That's like the target that the gangs are doing, innit? The roadman are targeting at these people, innit?
Not really. They're mainly targeting, I would say, because at 21, you've definitely got more sense to know what you want to do.
Yeah, but I'll say 21 because it's like.
All right. Yeah. But I would say 11. No, I would say 11 up to 16.
Up to 16.
To be real. 11 up to 16.
Oh, you say 16. You'd be surprised some of the 17 and 18s, they do it. They get influenced. But you say 16, I'll go along with that. So, okay, so you say 11 to 16.
True.
Why that age, if you don't mind me asking?
Because the videos that they watch.
Because at that age, from 11 to 16, you're still kind of trying to develop. You know what I'm saying? But you're seeing people do new trends, seeing people doing this, doing that, and you're thinking, yeah, like, that's cool, like, let me hop on that, blah, blah, and the rest of it. Not knowing the consequences you're getting yourself into. Because now when you find yourself end up in hospital due to stab wound or a gunshot, then you're going to think to yourself, wow, so it's really worth I'm there. Is it worth it? Like people think us working a 9-to-5 job.
They think it's shit. They think it's shit.
But let me tell you this.
Apologize for swearing.
And here's a fun fact. You see some of you people out there that's making all your big cash and trying to buy your LV designer and Off-White. Let me tell you this. What resale value are you really going to have for that in the future when your money, your thousands that you're spending on a bag or even trainers can go towards something better in future for your life and even possible when you have kids? If you know that you can't make that money 5 to 6 times in a row, there's no point. I'm not saying you can't treat yourself, but some of you lot just want to buy it out there for fashion to show off. Yeah? Like, cool, I get it. Designer, Gucci, LV, Off-White, blah, blah. I get that. But if you know you can't buy it 5 to 6 times over, don't even bother. Put that money to something useful.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. Some of these youngest are already hungry. They're ready to steal.
That's what I'm saying.
They're like, do you know what it is? And I'm going to say something not positive, but I'm going to say something that is true. I like their mentality. That's the problem. I like their mentality, but it's for the wrong reasons. That's the sad thing. It's like, I like it because that's the, you should aim for that. Aim for these like these stuff that you want to buy, but doing it in the right way, not in the wrong way.